Okay, hey you guys, welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon Heart Gold. Last time we got our first Pokemon from Professor L, and now we're heading to go meet Mr. Pokemon. So, here we go. Our first wild Pokemon. I'll probably fight this one, and then the more Pokemon I run into, I might edit them out, unless you guys want me to leave it in. But for this video, I'll probably leave them all in just so I can show you guys the different Pokemon that are on the routes. I really like the tall grass in Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I like the look of it instead of them being like individual little patches of grass. They're one big group of grass. Okay, we have another Pokemon. It's another Pidgey, but this one's level 3. Pidgey is a flying type Pokemon. I think it might be normal flying, but I'm not sure. And I believe there's Pidgey, Sentret, Rattata, and then at nighttime Pidgey gets replaced by Hoothoot, which is owl Pokemon. I'm not really interested in any of those Pokemon for my team. I haven't exactly decided on Pokemon for my team yet, but I kind of want to choose ones that people don't choose too often. Try to be more original. So here's Sentret. It's a pure normal Pokemon. It's kind of this generation's Rattata, but they keep Rattata in. And Blaze grew to level 6. And learned Smokescreen. So up here is an apricorn tree, but I don't have the apricorn case, so I can't get it. Apricorns are something that were introduced in this generation and then were never brought back in any of the later generations. They're used to make different types of Pokeballs. Okay, so we have this old guy, he's gonna stop us. You're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay, everyone is a rookie at some point. If you'd like, I can teach you a few things. Okay then, follow me. Then he runs away, and we don't even follow him. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that you weren't wearing the running shoes. I'll try to go as slow as possible, so try keeping up. This is a Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all. You'll be relying on them a lot, so you better learn about them. This is a Pokemon Mart. They sell Pokeballs for catching wild Pokemon and other useful items. Route 30 is out this way. Trainers will be waiting there to battle. If you go a little further, you'll see Mr. Pokemon's house. Okay, that's where we're supposed to go, but we gotta keep following this guy. This is the sea, as you can see. Some Pokemon are found only in water. After this episode, I might try to look up some ways to speed this emulator up. Here, it's my house. For your efforts, keep up with me. I'll give you my running shoes. They're still warm. Got you, didn't I? Don't worry, these are brand new. Flaming received the running shoes from the guide tent. The instructions read, touch the sprint button on the touchscreen to sprint. It also says, hold down the B button to sprint. So a nice feature of Heart Gold and Soul Silver is you can just leave the running shoes on at all times. And I preferred this. It's just easier than having to hold down B all the time. And it kind of makes the bike a little less necessary, because although the bike's faster than running, it's not as easy to control, in my opinion. And the only reason I would use the bike before is because I'm tired of holding down B. But now I don't have to, so. The only downside to running is that it will cause more wild Pokemon to appear. Whew, I made it. I forgot about one thing. This is another token from me. Take it. The guide gent loaded the map gear into Flaming's Pokegear. Flaming's Pokegear can now show the town map. Select the Pokegear on the touchscreen and then select the town map icon. You'll see the map of the region you're currently in. The Pokegear becomes more useful as you add cards. I wish you luck on your journey. So that's another feature of this generation, is instead of having separate items for everything that is important, you just get the Pokegear, which contains a lot of the key items of the other generations. So it has your town map, and then it also has what in black and white is known as the cross transceiver, which they just call phone on here. And they do pretty much the same thing, except this doesn't do any video calling, it's strictly audio, but technically it's not audio, it's text for you. And we're on our new route, and this route has new Pokemon such as Caterpie. So we're gonna take out this Caterpie. Should be easy because it's such an early point in the game, and all most Pokemon know are generic moves like Tackle, so you won't take a whole lot of damage. And here's an item, another potion. Let's talk to our Blaze. Blaze is steadily poking at the ground. Okay, that's nice. So up here is the house where we're gonna get our apricorn case, I believe. People usually come to my house looking for Mr. Pokemon's house. You did mean to visit my house, right? How kind of you. Do you have any apricorns? Apricorn trees bear fruit once a day. I have one of these trees too. Apricorns are really something you can make Pokeballs and other things. They're quite useful. I have a feeling this is meant to be. I'm so happy that I'll give you this. So yeah, we get our apricorn box. With the apricorn box, you can carry so many apricorns. You'll be a decent apricorn collector. So, now that we're running, the game isn't quite as slow. And I watched a little bit of episode 1, and it doesn't appear as slow to you guys as it does for me. But yeah, I think I'll still try to make it faster. So there's Pidgeys on this route too, and just like the last route, at nighttime Pidgey will go away and it will become Hootoots. And then I think there's even Rattatas on this route as well, but I'm not sure. We got an antidote. Probably won't need it anytime too soon, because there's not really any trainers. Another Pidgey. I might have made a mistake there. I'm probably gonna die. Yeah. And I love that I just drop money. My Pokemon faded, so I just drop my money to a wild Pokemon. So, when your Pokemon fades, you run back to the Pokemon Center in the last town you visited. So, she gives you a lecture about how you're supposed to take better care of your Pokemon and not let them faint. Sorry about that, my computer messed up. So, here's a Metapod. I actually didn't think this was on this route, but there is one. I'm not gonna fight it because they take forever to take out because all they have is Harden. But they're easy to take out if you have the time. And another Metapod. unless they're new Pokemon, I'm probably gonna start cutting them out after this episode, because it's annoying to have to watch me fight all these wild Pokemon, and then it's kind of weird if I don't say anything during the battle, so I'd rather just cut it out. So here's another apricorn tree. It's got a pink apricorn. Our first apricorn was a green one. And finally, we are at Mr. Pokemon's house. So, I'm gonna end this video here, you guys, and I will see you in the next video, where hopefully I will be able to speed this emulator up just a little bit, and we'll talk to Mr. Pokemon. See you then.